I'm going to film this week's KOM climb. It's the Dolly Ridge KOM. Over there. I'm just going to also include this approach to it. Looking for a safe way to get over here. So the climb's back behind these houses. So right now I'm approaching Garland, and there's some construction going on here, but of course it's not too bad, and it's not part of the KOM. So this is the high school coming up, Vestavia Hills High School. And I'm approaching it from the Garland side. I'm going to go left of this three-way here. At the bottom we're going to go right into a sidewalk. Right here, make a right. It's a tight 180. That puts you onto the sidewalk. This will take us over to Janebo. Now if you're pressed for time and you really need to get to the climb actually go left here at this sidewalk, and then it'll take you out to the light, and the climb starts right at that light as soon as you cross the light. Definitely not your optimal approach. It's the downhill from this other way, so I'll show you that. This is Little Shades Creek. This is a retirement home on the left, so watch out for people walking. It's a fun little sidewalk to ride on. A little tricky with one hand. All good. There. So this is Janebo Road. Lots of tall pine trees through here. This is paralleling Rocky Ridge Road. We're going to turn a left up here and then left back onto Rocky Ridge. Take us back down to the start of the climb. Now it's 2:24 p.m. right now, which is kind of pushing school time. I'm just videoing it today, so if I get stuck at the light or traffic, doesn't really matter too much. I would not recommend this time of day for your actual KOM attempt. So up here, we'll turn left, and then the climb starts in about, I don't know, 3/10 of a mile. You make a hard right onto Dolly Ridge Road, and that's the start of the climb. This will be a little tricky, this left. I'm surprised how many times you can just make this. Oh, like if I had been there, I would have made it right then. But this is a busy road. Circle around once, and I think I got it. Make a right here. And the segment will match up. Right there, so that's the start. Remember, if you do this middle of the day, there's no traffic. If you do this during school times, there's a lot more traffic. And the weekend really is fine too, so if you wait till the weekend, no problem. So the climb starts out with this, a little bit of a stair stepper, from 3 to 7% maybe. Maybe some 8s in there. Yeah, that's 7% through there. Then it flattens out a little bit here and it kicks back up. Flattens out, kicks back up. The vast majority of the climbing is done here in this first, I don't know, 3/4 mile. 2/3 of a mile. Then you got a lot of rollers, and it is still going uphill that whole time as you're rolling, but it's gonna feel much different than the first part of this climb, which is, steady up. No stop signs on this, just one traffic light way up here, and it should be green. Yeah, that's it right there. That's the steeper section. It's still gonna go up, but here's where Skyline roller coaster comes in. So you have you know, just 3%, maybe 3, maybe maxes out in 5 somewhere through here. In other words, pretty flat by Birmingham standards. Before you get to your first downhill. Coming up on that first downhill, right around this corner, it's gonna be, imagine it'll be hurting here, but you gotta stay on it through this downhill. In fact, I'm thinking of holding back a little bit through that opening section so that you can, you know, 35 miles an hour plus down this. This is the next section, nowhere near as steep as the first section. Your momentum should take you up to this driveway at least. Then it goes down again. So if you're really on it here, you'll get your speed back over this little hump before the next hump. Yeah, see this downhill. Oh dang, those dogs are way out. Is their fence off? Hey, doggy, doggy, doggy. Hey there. That's the castle house over there. Got a turret like a castle. Anyway, so you have that little downhill. Get your speed back up over this next one. And then it's just rinse and repeat all the way to the finish. Well, I'll commentate, there's one, it does kick up again at the finish. We'll get there. Coming up on that traffic light first, definitely do not want to miss this light. This is green. It should be green. Unless you come at just unless you have this horrible luck, or you come during school time, it'll be green. I'm really pushing school time though, so if anybody's checking out, there's a school down there to the left, and that's what this light is for. That's it, green light. Anyway, so carry a lot of speed down past the light, get up this one. It's almost like mountain biking. This is much harder when you're going slow, you know, well, I guess to one hand too, to get up these kickers. If you're going fast, you'll just fly up them. Another downhill and another uphill. Alright, now when we crest this one, you are almost there time-wise. Because this next downhill is really fast. And it should shoot you most of the way up the steep hill that comes after it. So steep downhill here. Let's just say long downhill. longer downhill here, not necessarily steep, but definitely a steep uphill. This is gonna be really hard today because I have no momentum, but you really should you'll be able to big chain ring this right up it. At least I'm definitely going to. You'll have a lot of momentum here. And then you're not done though. You're almost done. You see a crossroad on the left. The finish is just past the crossroad on the right. So you see this one, and there's gonna be one more on the right. And then the finish is just up there. Basically sprint through the 90-degree turn up there. It's a roll, you know, it's gentle. So sprint through that. Because you could definitely lose some time through here if you don't. Still, the segment won't end here. Keep going. Segment will end right about here, right up here, and that's it. That's the end of the climb, the Dolly Ridge climb. I think it's 1.9 miles. That's it.